Christina. I am 18 years old and I'm the oldest out of 2 brothers and 1 little sister. And I grew up in a single parent household, and my father was incarcerated the majority of my life. And I just grew up with my mom raising me. And then when I was in middle school, I came here. I grew up in a rough neighborhood, rough childhood. And around that age, I had to grow up really fast. When I was in middle school, I came to Dobie Middle School, and I was involved in a program called LaunchPad. I was in 8th grade, and it was a Friday morning, and Mr. David came, and it was really weird because usually for Dobie, everybody is always like, oh, it's in a rough neighborhood, bad kids go there, and everything like that. So really, nobody who came didn't stay. So we saw him and we were like, okay. And me, I hung out with a lot of people who weren't doing good things and weren't involved in good things, and we're all wrapped up in the gangs and the violence and everything like that in school. So when Mr. David came, we were all sitting there listening to him, and he was talking to us, and then he told us his story and how he grew up, and we felt like we related to him because he went through the same things we did. So when Mr. David started coming, my friends started noticing a change in me. My friends started noticing that I was more involved with LaunchPad and the program he was having, and I would go to the things while everybody else would just like skip or not come to school. And then as the time went on, Mr. David and Miss Rebecca, as I met Miss Rebecca, it all changed. My life did a whole 360. I went from hanging out with people that were in a rough neighborhood and everything like that, from basically just being by myself and the few friends that my friends would make fun of. That's basically who I hung out with. As I left Dobie, I went to high school, and I thought David and Rebecca were just going to leave and they weren't going to be a part of my life anymore, because usually that's what I grew up doing. Nobody was a part of my life after a certain amount of time. Well, as I went on to high school, they kept that relationship with me, and they just stayed there, and they supported me, and they told me that whatever I put my mind to, I could do it. And no matter what I did, every time I felt like giving up, they would always give me words of encouragement to lift me back up. They were my parents away from home. They were like my safety net, and they were just always there. And now I graduated high school in the top 25% of my class, and I'm going to be attending Sul Ross University. I got basically a full ride to Sul Ross, and I'm going to double major in education and criminal justice, and hopefully go on to law school. I want to be the attorney for the school district, and I also want to start my own law firm to help low impoverished people who can't afford a lawyer who could remember their own name. So LaunchPad has changed me a lot. I went from being basically, I had no faith in myself. I thought I was not going to go anywhere, and LaunchPad gave me a lot of things. They taught me a lot of things, actually. They taught me that not only I could do whatever I put my mind to, but God made me for a reason, and I'm going to be somebody. Okay. My name is Christina, and I love LaunchPad.
Hi, my name is Sergio, and I'm in 7th grade, and I go to Dobie. And I like LaunchPad because it is fun, and My favorite class so far is the aviation program they have there, where we get to learn how to fly a plane. Launchpad has taught me how to be respectful and to stay away from drugs and smoking. And it also helped me overcome my shyness in all my classes. I've been getting better grades, and I can really like LaunchPad.
I'm Lorena Castillo, I'm 14. I am in 9th grade and I go to Lhasa High School. LaunchPad is basically a program that helps you build confidence and teaches you how academics is very important in life. So when I went to LaunchPad, I felt like this was one step to get me closer to an academic future that I want. Because I want to go to college and I want to be the best who I can be. So, of course, I went to programs that helped me do that, like Avid and LaunchPad. So, when I was in LaunchPad, I really liked it because it wasn't just about academics, it was really fun and it helped you build a lot of confidence. And I guess if I wasn't in LaunchPad, then I wouldn't have the confidence I have now.
Hello, my name is Caesar. I go to 7th grade at Dobie, and I joined LaunchPad last year, and to this day I'm in LaunchPad. And what I like about LaunchPad is that what they teach me is that you can always realize your goals no matter what anybody says. And I have told lots of people that I'm gonna own Apple one day, and Mr. David tells me yes I can. And lots of people have told me no, I can't, but I believe what Mr. David has taught me is that I should believe in what I want to believe, not just because people tell me that I can't do it. I should believe them. I should realize my dreams. And that's what I like about LaunchPad, that they help me out. They teach me new skills that I probably didn't need when I'm running Apple. And so that's just why LaunchPad is important to me. Thank you.
And the water is rising quick, and for years I was scared of it. We can't be sure when it will subside, so I won't leave your side. No, I can't leave your side. Hey, now this is my desire, consume me like a fire, 'cause I just want something beautiful to touch me. I know that